Welcome back, my friends. My name is Frank. Welcome to my video. In this video, I want to talk about Threads versus Blue Sky. These are both apps that are similar to Twitter. Now, before we begin the video, I want to remind you to please subscribe to my channel here or follow me as well. Make a comment and, of course, like the video because every little bit helps. I really appreciate it. Now, on with the video. I have been on Twitter, which is now called X, and I'm not calling it X. I've been on Twitter probably for over 10 years. For some odd reason, I have never accumulated that many followers on Twitter, although I keep posting on it all the time. Now, lately, I don't respond as much as I used to, but I still post on there and I still respond to some people sometimes. When Twitter's bought by Elon Musk, Twitter definitely changed a lot. And because it was bought and changed a lot, there are other companies out there now that have a Twitter-like social media platform. The first one is Threads. Threads is very similar to Twitter. Only doesn't have all the harsh stuff on the right. It's a lot of left. You know what I mean? Threads is sort of a sub-company or an affiliate company of Instagram. If you have an Instagram account, you can have a Threads account. And a lot of people joined Threads this past summer when it was first introduced, me included. Now, do I have a lot of followers on Threads? No, not exactly. But I keep posting on Threads because I do have followers on Threads, and my following is growing on Threads. I really like Threads. Another company that has come around that is sort of similar to Twitter is Blue Sky. Matter of fact, the co-founder of Twitter, Jack Dorsey, is one of the co-founders of Blue Sky. I have an account at Blue Sky. I just got one recently. The problem is somebody has to invite you to Blue Sky. You can't just open up an account there. So, somebody invited me, I joined, and honestly, I'm not that happy with it. Let me explain that in a moment. In case you didn't know, Blue Sky is co-founded by the co-founder of Twitter. That's why it looks very similar to Twitter. You can have your own banner on top of Blue Sky. Unfortunately, you can't have a banner like that on Threads. At least not yet. I find Threads a lot easier to use than Blue Sky. I have more followers on Threads than I have on Blue Sky. And for me, that's what counts the most. If I have a following on a certain platform, I know I'm going to reach a certain amount of people eventually. Of course, I just opened my account at Blue Sky, but I don't even have 10 people following me yet. Since Threads was introduced last summer, I have close to 200 people following me. Not a lot, but it's a lot more than Blue Sky. For the record, I have over 1,000 on Instagram, about 3,000 on Facebook, about close to 9,000 on, TikTok. I'm not super popular by any means, but I know that the more followers you have, the better chance you have of reaching somebody that will respond to what you're trying to sell or what you're trying to post. So if there's nobody following you, like on Blue Sky, you aren't going to reach anybody. So to make a long story short, I really like Threads a lot better than Blue Sky. Again, that's just me. I noticed a lot of my friends who left Twitter, or X, because it was so toxic over there, they're either using Threads or Blue Sky. Now the problem with that is, they're only using one or the other, they're not using both. So you've taken a lot of people off of Twitter because they didn't like Twitter, and put them on two different platforms. It's harder to reach these same people who were all using Twitter at one time. Anyway, that's my 2 cents on Threads versus Blue Sky. I end this video with a question for you. Do you still use Twitter, or X? Again, I'm not calling it X, but, it's Twitter. Do you still use Twitter? And if you don't, do you use either Threads or Blue Sky? Because I have an account on both, but I like Threads better. Comment below the video because I'd love to hear from you. And by the way, you can also follow me on both those platforms. But really, just more or less follow me on Threads. It's better anyway. That's all. Thanks a lot.